Throughout history, unimaginable wealth has appeared, and then vanished without a trace. Not small fortunes, but entire gold beyond measure, priceless jewels, sacred relics, and riches powerful enough to shape empires lost somewhere between myth and reality. From the legendary riches of King Solomon to the hidden fortunes of pirates like Captain William Kidd, history is filled with stories of treasures that were once real, documented, and fiercely sought after, yet today their locations remain unknown. Some were hidden during wars, buried to escape invading armies, or secretly transported across continents, only to disappear forever. Others were said to belong to powerful organizations like the Knights Templar, whose vast wealth allegedly vanished overnight, leaving behind nothing but rumors and speculation. What makes these stories so fascinating is not just the riches themselves, but the mystery surrounding them. People have spent lifetimes searching, explorers, historians, treasure hunters, risking everything for the chance to uncover what might still be hidden beneath deserts, oceans, jungles, or even beneath our feet. Some clues have been found, fragments of truth that suggest these treasures did exist, but never enough to solve the full puzzle. And that raises a powerful question: are these treasures truly lost, or simply waiting to be discovered by someone who looks in the right place at the right time? Because if even one of these legendary fortunes is still out there, untouched and hidden, it could rewrite history overnight. These are not just stories of gold and jewels, they are stories of mystery, ambition, greed, and the human obsession with the unknown. And as we explore the greatest lost treasures in history, you'll begin to realize something extraordinary. The past may be hiding more wealth than we ever imagined, and some of it might still be out there, waiting silently for someone to find it. Imagine a treasure so vast and legendary that it has captivated imaginations for thousands of years. King Solomon, the ruler of ancient Israel, was said to possess unimaginable wealth, mountains of gold, priceless jewels, rare spices, and sacred artifacts collected from across the known world. According to ancient texts, Solomon's kingdom was incredibly prosperous, and his treasures were stored in vast palaces and temples, each more opulent than the last, with gold forming the floors, doors, and even furnishings. His wealth was not only a symbol of power but a reflection of divine favor, making him one of the most storied figures in history. Yet, when his kingdom fell into turmoil after his death, much of this fortune seemingly vanished without a trace. Some legends suggest that invading armies looted the treasures, while others whisper that the riches were hidden in secret locations, caves, underground tunnels, or even lost cities, protected by cryptic maps or encoded messages that have never been decoded. Over centuries, explorers, treasure hunters, and archaeologists have searched relentlessly for even a fragment of Solomon's wealth, scouring deserts, mountains, and forgotten ruins, yet nothing conclusive has ever been found. Was it taken by conquerors? Was it hidden deliberately by Solomon himself, meant to be discovered only by the worthy? The mystery persists, fueling fascination in everything from ancient history books to modern films. Inspiring people to dream of discovery, King Solomon's treasure represents more than gold or jewels. It embodies human curiosity, ambition, and the eternal hope that the impossible might be found. Even today, the idea of uncovering it sparks a thrill unlike any other, reminding us that some secrets of the past are so powerful, so tantalizing, that they refuse to remain buried, continuing to haunt imaginations and calling adventurers to chase the impossible. In the late 17th century, one name struck fear and fascination across the seas: Captain William Kidd. Known both as a privateer and a pirate, Kidd amassed a fortune and treasure through daring raids across the Indian Ocean. He plundered ships laden with gold, silver, and priceless artifacts, fueling a legend that would last for centuries. But the mystery isn't just his exploits, it's the mystery of his treasure, which vanished almost entirely before it could be secured. Before his execution in 1701, Kidd is believed to have hidden vast amounts of loot in secret locations along remote coasts. Over the centuries, treasure hunters have followed cryptic clues and maps, digging in remote beaches and sunken shipwrecks. Some fragments have been recovered, but the bulk of his fortune remains lost, untouched by human hands. The thrill of the hunt and the possibility that someone could stumble upon a fortune keep the legend alive. Was it buried with intricate traps, or is it still lying beneath the waves, waiting for someone lucky enough to find it? The story of Captain Kidd's treasure is a reminder of the allure of the unknown and the enduring power of mystery. Somewhere in the world, treasures still wait to rewrite history. The Roman Empire, one of the greatest civilizations in history, was known for its sprawling cities, monumental architecture, and sophisticated engineering. It was also a civilization of unimaginable wealth. Rome and its provinces were filled with gold coins, priceless artworks, and sacred artifacts. Yet, as the empire fell into decline, much of this wealth disappeared, lost in the chaos of wars, invasions, and political upheaval. Armies fleeing enemy attacks buried treasure in hidden locations, and wealthy patricians hid their wealth to protect it from plunder. Countless artifacts sank with ships in the Mediterranean during naval conflicts, vanishing beneath the waves forever. Over centuries, explorers have uncovered fragments, occasional coins, or ornate objects, but the majority of Rome's riches remain unaccounted for. This sparks speculation about hidden vaults lying beneath ancient ruins and the sands of North Africa and Europe. Some suggest that the empire's most precious treasures were spirited away by fleeing elites to secret locations lost to time. Others argue that natural disasters, earthquakes, and river floods may have swallowed entire caches, hiding them beneath layers of earth. Even after 2 millennia, the allure of Roman treasure continues to captivate historians and treasure hunters alike. The lost treasures of Rome are not merely material riches, they are echoes of a civilization that once ruled the known world. As we imagine gold hidden beneath forgotten ruins, we realize that even in the fall of an empire, mystery persists. It dares us to uncover what the ancients went to extraordinary lengths to protect. Deep in the heart of South America, tales spread of a city so dazzling that it seemed to shine like the sun itself, a place overflowing with gold, jewels, and unimaginable wealth. The legendary El Dorado. Originally, the legend began not as a city, but as a ritual. A king covered in gold dust would sail across a sacred lake, offering treasures to the gods, sparking visions of a land brimming with riches beyond imagination. Over time, the story grew, morphing into a fabled city hidden somewhere in the dense jungles of Colombia, Venezuela, or the Andes, inspiring generations of Spanish conquistadors to risk life and limb in its pursuit. Men like Gonzalo Pizarro and Francisco de Orellana launched perilous expeditions, hacking through treacherous rainforests, facing venomous snakes, raging rivers, and hostile tribes, all in search of the glittering prize. Yet no matter how far they traveled, no city of pure gold was ever found. Some believe El Dorado was real, perhaps a hidden Muisca settlement with vast treasures. Others argue it was a legend born from exaggeration or hunger for wealth. Despite centuries passing, the allure of El Dorado refuses to fade. It symbolizes humanity's eternal obsession with riches and the unknown, driving explorers into the wild and captivating imaginations ever since. The story endures not just because of gold, but because it represents hope, ambition, and the irresistible pull of the impossible. Even today, deep in uncharted jungles, the whisper of El Dorado lingers, a promise that somewhere, just beyond the horizon, treasure waits for the bold, the daring, and the relentless, reminding us that some legends are eternal, and some mysteries may never truly be solved. In the early 14th century, one of the most powerful and secretive organizations in history vanished almost overnight: the Knights Templar. Known for their military prowess, immense wealth, and control over European banking, the Templars accumulated treasures of staggering value: gold, silver, precious gems, sacred relics, and even ancient manuscripts said to hold forbidden knowledge. But in 1307, under orders from King Philip IV of France, the Templars were suddenly arrested and accused of heresy. They were executed or imprisoned, and almost all of their wealth disappeared without a trace. Legends say that before the Purge, the Templars secreted their treasure away in hidden vaults, underground tunnels, or remote locations across Europe. From French cathedrals to Scottish castles, they left behind cryptic clues meant only for those who knew their secrets. Over the centuries, adventurers, historians, and treasure hunters have followed these trails to abandoned monasteries and hidden chambers. Yet no definitive hoard has ever been found. Some speculate that the treasure included sacred relics, possibly even the Holy Grail. This makes it priceless not only in material value but in spiritual significance. Others suggest it may have been dispersed quietly over time, funding secret societies and influencing the course of history, or vanishing into the shadowy corners of the world where only whispers remain. What fuels the fascination is the mystery of a society so disciplined and secretive that we cannot fully trace their movements. The Templar treasure is more than gold. It is a symbol of power, secrecy, and the enduring human obsession with the unknown. It dares generations to seek it, question history, and wonder whether some secrets are meant to stay hidden forever, lying silently somewhere, waiting for the bold or the fortunate to finally uncover them. As we look back on these legendary lost treasures, from the fabled riches of King Solomon and the hidden pirate hordes of Captain William Kidd, to the vanished wealth of the Roman Empire, the mythical city of El Dorado, and the secret vaults of the Knights Templar, one truth becomes clear: the human fascination with treasure is timeless, and the hunt is far from over. Every story we've explored is more than just gold, jewels, or artifacts. These lost fortunes are symbols of ambition, mystery, and the enduring quest for discovery that has driven explorers, adventurers, and dreamers across centuries. Some treasures may have been claimed and hidden in private hands. Others may lie untouched, buried beneath deserts, oceans, or jungles, waiting for someone daring or lucky enough to find them. The thrill is not merely in ownership, but in the chase itself, in piecing together clues, following legends, and imagining what life would be like to hold what history has tried to keep from us. And perhaps that is why these mysteries endure. They remind us that history is never fully written, that human ingenuity, secrecy, and ambition can leave traces that challenge the modern world to this day. The hunt never truly ends, because as long as there are stories, maps, and whispers of hidden wealth, there will always be explorers compelled to follow them, fueled by curiosity, courage, and the eternal hope that the next discovery could change everything we think we know about the past. In the end, lost treasures are more than relics. They are bridges to history, tests of human perseverance, and invitations to imagine the extraordinary, calling us to keep searching, questioning, and dreaming, because the greatest adventures often lie just beyond the horizon, waiting for those who dare to seek them.